The next one is the skill progress widget. And that might look familiar to the competency progress widget because it actually kind of was the model for the competency progress. So we first built the skill progress widget and then we built the competency progress widget. And what you see here is not based on competencies, it's based on skills. Skills is one of our latest plugins, which is just called Skills, and that lets you manage, maintain, and monitor skills that your students earn on your site. You can either earn points for skills on course completion or on activity completion, but more about that will also be covered in a separate webinar. So again, in this one widget, I can build different variants, and I can build more than the 3 that I've got on here. I think I've got, 3. These are just examples. So you see here that this demo student works on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills. And in each of these skills, he was very lazy so far. He's only really earned 1 point out of 200 for the future skill. And he needs to get 9 more to become the advanced. Advanced would be the next level within the future skills level. And currently, he or she is a beginner. And then we've got a donut, which is basically the same information. It's just aggregated as a sum in comparison to the individual skills which are listed here. We can also use the same widget to just show one skill as this kind of progress bar. And this is very sad because I seem to have no karma points whatsoever, so better change that. And you can also have a variant which just shows this donut and just gives you an overall number of points that you collected. Marking this as done. Based on the same data, so skills, we can also, I know my site seems to be a bit slow at the moment. Maybe that's because I'm live streaming. That could be the case. Sorry about that. So the same information that we had just on the previous page is now displayed, but in a more visual way. So each skill has levels. For the future skills skill, for example, it has beginner, advanced, expert, and guru. And I'm currently a beginner, and that's why this is displayed in big and why there's this little arrow at the bottom. And if I earn more skill points for the future skills skill, then I become advanced, and then expert, and then guru. And if I reach the last state, which is guru, the last level, then I will be considered proficient. And there's also a report which displays that, but that will be covered in a separate webinar. Same as with the other widgets, I can also have different variants of that. So this one, for example, here does not show the current level as a big image. It will only show your current level as a text with a little pill here, and show all the available levels here. And last but not least, you can do the opposite. You can just show your current level as a big image and not show all the remaining levels that are here. I can show you the same thing again on this side so that I have an example for you. So for example, I'm creating a dash block. I'm choosing the skill level visuals. And then what you need to do is you need to select the skill. So let's, in this case, maybe you select the Easter points. That was a nice campaign that we did recently. And I'm selecting to show the current level and all levels. And once I've done that, I can say that I'm currently having an aperitif. Fortunately not, because I'm doing this webinar at the moment, but you get the idea. I can also change the preferences to not display all levels, and then it's just the image, and vice versa. And then it's just like the available levels in a quick way. While I'm here, I can show you the exact opposite, not the opposite, like the previous widget. That would be the better way to put it, which is the skill progress one. And here again, you can select whether you want to see all skills or the skills that I've selected. For example, maybe I want to select experience level and Easter points, or all skills that I'm working on, which means all the skills that are associated with a course where I'm enrolled, or the skills of the current course only. I can opt to hide completed skills, so there's quite a few options here. So let's maybe just say all the skills that I'm working on. Then I can say whether I want to have the donut, whether I want to show the current level, whether I want to show the next level points, and I can opt to hide individual skills, which I'm not doing right now because otherwise you can't see how that looks. So if I complete this, it will look like this. So I have for each level, I have the information about, for each skill, what's the skill called, how many points do I have already, etc., etc. The colors and the images can all be changed within skills itself, so we don't need to cover that within Dash. You just use Dash to display the information.